All right, we are back on Sand Raiders of Sophie. Got booted twice. Don't know if I lost all my stuff. I know I had stuff that I picked up on my crawler, and it crashed. So, last time I launched in, I put stuff on my crawler: cannons, ammo, beans, guns, ammo for the guns, and I got a random disconnect. But it could be because of DSX overlay, which I thought would help. But apparently it comes up as some kind of cheat. Oh, by the way, I would like to say thank you to everyone who is subscribed, hit likes, and give me some comments. I really do appreciate it, and if on this game or any game you have any hints, tips, suggestions that are constructive, nothing obnoxious, please feel free to comment down below. I will make sure to read them. If I cannot reply to everyone, I will make sure that I read them, and I will mention that you commented and that it was helpful or not. So I will mention you. So here we are again. Apparently I did lose everything that I had. I had all kinds of things that I had picked up yesterday's game where I was trying to set up my controller, DualSense Edge controller, and the reticle. This deal in-game was so fast that I couldn't get up and down a ladder. I was whipping around and around in circles with a mere touch of either joystick, but I've gotten that all tuned and tweaked, and here we are back again today. So here we go. Let's see if we get booted again. Earlier I've been 3 hours trying to film this one video. So if you have a fond appreciation of a waste of time and can give me a like, a comment, and maybe even a subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it, because this is not just a click and play deal. I even went out and bought an official gaming microphone, like the big boys, the pros use, to try to improve quality. I did throw a handful of dollars at this thing, so hopefully it does keep the audio stable. I've had to mess with gain, the headset volume, a bunch of different settings, in-app settings in Windows 11, and if you've ever dealt with Windows 11, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here we go. Continue. Maybe not back. Can we go back? No, I don't. No, I'm gonna have to escape, because I want to put stuff on my dude. My dude needs some things. Alright, so you have to use a mouse and keyboard and controller on this game. So we're going to bring one gun. Hopefully everything comes in on the ship today. One rifle, one pistola. This is the pistol ammo, if I'm not mistaken. I am going to bring like 50 of these. The rifle ammo, not so much, because it's pretty much a long-range deal, and I'm not so good at shooting long-range yet. So we are going to want beans. We're not going to bring a whole bunch of beans, because if you got to respawn 30 times, listen, forget about it. Your day is over. They've already blown up your crawler, taken your loot and your black box, and you can just skip all that whole process. So we do have, I had armor last game when it crashed, and now I don't. So, well, there's that. So we're gonna do the best we can. Continue. He's got stuff: gun, ammo, beans, no armor, no nothing else. Now we're going to equip the crawler. One gun. Okay. Says there's a gun in there. Last time it did. Got in the match. No El Gunos that I have. So it's 9x42. We're gonna bring 14 of these. This is the 8x21. This is the pistol ammo. Gonna bring 50 with us. We're gonna put some beans on the crawler. Hopefully it stays. Last time it did not. We're gonna put, let's just say 5. So you don't want to get clapped and have somebody else eating your beans and taking your loot. So they're not getting my beans. I don't care. We're going to bring 3 of these, because, yeah, last time was pitifully slow, let's just say, with no fuel rods. What are we putting in there? Let's this. This is the 40. You want the 40 on the front of your crawler, by the way, because you don't have to reload it. It shoots faster, and there's no reload. So 80s are probably gonna bring around 14. We have beans, guns, ammo. We don't have any meds that I lost. Also last game we did put the 40s on, the 80s on. We don't want the 70. We are gonna put 140, 180 millimeter. As you can see, they're clearly in here. Last time I did this, I launched in and I had no cannons, no shells to put in them in, no fuel rods, no beans, and just the guns and stuff I had on my person. So here we go. We've already picked a default crawler. We're gonna go to continue. We're gonna not do, yeah, we are gonna do voyage, solo only, and we're gonna accept. We are on voyage, yes, solo, accept, and here we go. We're about to see what happens. I did, as I said, tune down the controller, change profiles for this game specifically, because other first-person shooters, you want your reticle to go move a little bit faster than you do in this game. This game isn't, you know, the exception to the rule of having a good dynamic curve and having fast responses. See, I don't know why it says I don't have beans. Maybe it's just not showing them. I hope I don't have another situation. I can't tell you of the situations that I have. I do have beans, so why does it say no beans? The left joystick does make you dash. You have to jump to get on ladders. Let me get into this. Empty. I don't understand this. I'm gonna have to hit tab. Put these beans in here because I need them in the captain's quarters. Put those in there. Go out here. Please let there be cannons. See, again, there's nothing here. What is the deal? I'm not, like, I don't understand this. I really, really don't. If somebody knows what's going on with this, again, I have no cannons. Like, maybe I have to exfil with these boxes to have boxes. I'm really not sure. You guys saw me put them in there. I said, yeah, let's do the thing. I went through the wrong door again. But at least, yeah, it's better than yesterday at any rate. So I don't have anything. I don't even understand. If I go to tab, I don't have any rods on me. I just put the beans in the locker, so I have no beans. I do have ammo and I do have guns. So I really don't know what the deal is. So if any of you guys know, please let me know, because I would really appreciate not launching with any cannons or any ammo. Second time it's happened to me today. But at any rate, let's see if we can get somewhere, get some stuff, and get out alive. Yep, I got it. All right. Let's look at the map. Oh, I'm catching good frames though. 224. Low 176, a high at 302. We are instantly gonna head for this exfil because we don't have any fuel rods, any reactor rods. We have nada. So hopefully we can get there, get to this ship maybe, pick something up. I don't understand. I mean, I don't get it. You guys saw in the preloading screen, I put cannons and ammo, clearly, on the crawler. It's the crawler I took. I can only pick one. So, I don't really know. But at any rate, we may or may not make it out alive today. Just saying. We are at speed 2. Pull back on the left joystick to slow down to speed 1. I've discovered that you really need to get as close as possible to said ship that you're raiding. You want to make sure this red knob in the center of my screen is centered, because if you get off and it's to the left or right, guess what your crawler does? That's right, it keeps on going left or right, which I don't know if any of you've played this game yet, but let me just tell you. It was, so you gotta hit tab, why is this not letting me go to this weapons crate? Is there nothing in here? What is going on? I don't know what's going on there. I can't. I have a crate. Is this not a crate? Can I? What is this? Can we drop this? Yeah, X. Okay, this is locked. Alright, so that's not a crate. That's on me. Alright, that's me. My bad. I did it. I thought it was a gimme stuff crate, which in fact it is not a gimme stuff crate. And if you hover over this and you hit R2, it will in fact just take the stuff out, or you can manually pull it out. I don't know which is faster for me, because I'm using stuff and things. I'm using controller and keyboard. It's not exceptionally fast for me to try to function everything around. I don't think there's anything in here. Can I even get in here? Oh, I think so. I did, but there's nothing in here. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna consider this a win. I know I didn't shut my motor off. Did I get the things out of this one? Alright, I got the stuff out of there. So I'm switching between controller and keyboard, and I have a new microphone that you're hopefully hearing me on sufficiently in the way of said keyboard, so it's a little bit of maneuvering going on. Let me get out of here. I honestly don't know if I'm just going to go for exfil at this point. I really don't. Let me get back on this. I know I'm not going near that fort. Oh yeah, and if you hit circle, it makes you crab walk left. I think. Alright, well. Why am I honking the horn? Stop at that. Alright, so we're going to go to this next ship, if I'm not stuck on this ship, which it would look as though I currently am. See, the look around for me is still so fast. I have to literally just work the joysticks at such a very low moving position to keep them from making me do this. Like, that's barely moving them, and I've turned down the curves as much as I can. It's all the way into negative on both left and right joysticks. I've changed the input type. Let's look at this, because I do not want to go near a base POI. I have no cannons to shoot the AI back with. And that's exactly where I'm going. Perfect. I planned this. I mean, last game when it booted me, I went near one of those beacons, and the AI didn't shoot me. It was just friendly AI. It just wanted to talk and have some beans together, sit down, get its legs oiled up. We were just having a nice little conversation. And then, I got disconnected, so that happened. But we're going to head toward this extract, because I don't know why, if I'm like, do you have to exfil with crates? to have room to put stuff on your crawler. Like, I don't understand it. You guys saw I had the stuff on there. I had cannons to be put on here. It wasn't like I didn't have any cannons, just nothing came on. Alright, we're gonna crank this puppy because I do not want to step on these. Let's back her down a notch. Get ourselves some turn righties. Okay. Give us a little cranky spanky over here. Nope. This way, this way, this way. That's where we're going. I mean, I do understand the concept of doing the crab walk with this knob right here, but I'm really not that good at driving this thing yet. As you may or may not have noticed, I am not a professional, as they say on YouTube. Not a professional. I'm just hoping, like, I'm looking around, I don't see any smokestacks, which is good news for me because I don't have any cannons to shoot anybody. I would literally just have to shoot a green flare, wait for him to blow up my reactor, take the black box, and run across the desert. And you know, so, I mean, that's what we're going to do, is we're going to do the best we can. I have watched other YouTubers play this game, but this is one of those things where watching it, playing it, getting the controls, getting a first-hand experience, two vastly different things, honestly. Two, entirely different things. Well, we're going to try to get... Oh, perfect. There's one right there. And I have no cannons. This is going to work out. Everything's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Listen, they just want to be friends, I'm sure. And of course they're lingering near the extract. I don't even know what the fuel gauge... No, that's your steam gauge, but I don't actually know. Alright, can we get to the thing? Okay, we have a flare gun. What does R do? Alright, back on the wheel we go. I'm green, dude. I got no cannons, honestly. This is just a maiden voyage, hat. I don't want to be blowed up, if you don't mind. And it's, you never know. Shooting a green flare could, they could be cool and be like, alright, let's just, do the thing. And then, they could be like, oh, green flare. Let's go get them. Because it wasn't a red flare, and you're not like, oh, that looked like canvases waving in the breeze. I was like, wow, we're really, really close. You never know what someone's intent's going to be. I mean, I understand it's PvP, PvE. I get it. I totally gooch it. Are they maybe going for extract? I am staying away from that city. Oh, no. See, we don't want to run into that. Yeah, that right there. That's the thing we didn't want to hit. And we are 2 away. I wonder if they would just be cool and let me extract with a little bit that I have, because if I go past the POI, I'm sure to get AI. And I don't have any guns, so I was really, if they don't just walk on by or let me walk on by, what am I going to do? Just crawl past while they blow me up? I guess that's ultimately all I could do, but I would prefer not to get blown up. I would like to get out and figure out why I launch in with cannons and ammo and guns and beans, and I get on the ship and there's absolutely nothing. So let's see where we are. We're near the POI. I don't see there's smoke. See how fast this is? I'm barely moving the joystick, and this is what my like. So I have to like incrementally niche it. And if anybody has, ooh, let's see what this boat's got on it. I know I said I was just gonna get out of here, but listen, I need loot. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why stuff isn't loading in. This is the second time. Oh, and they're right there. Perfect. Perfect. This is what we want to do. And we're going as fast as we can. So if they've got reactor rods, there's no way I outrun them. It's just not going to happen. I'm honestly hoping I just didn't travel in a full circle and end up with at the same shipwreck that I currently was at. That something tells me that I did. See, if that wheel is turned, I think I did. Did I? No. Not that getting this won't be the death of me. Let's just say. Tab. Ding. I guess you can just hold tab. It seems. Nope. All right. So we are gonna run away. Run very far away. Because they're probably coming for me. And I have absolutely no cannons, so, you know, that's a thing. Could we at least put the armor on? We'll open this, stash this, go to this, do the thing, do the stuff, get on the steering wheel, and drive it like we stole it. You know, I mean, what else can we do here? I do just want to exfil with this stuff and see if it's because I had 2 crashes. I think it was because the app DSX for controllers. I was trying to make this as minimally brutal of a controller experience as I possibly could. We know we need to keep going this way. And DSX with some games on Steam will help, but apparently the antivirus on this game, it doesn't like DSX. I think you're one of those dudes. See how hard it is to focus on anything? It's like really hard to I have nothing, no fuel rods for the reactor, so this is going to be top speed, like not very fast. And you also have to make sure you don't run up on things, like up on your steering compartment here, because you will jump off, and then the ship will go and go and go until it gets a certain distance, at which point it'll stop. But in the meantime, you're running along like a happy little dog trying to catch your crawler, and people may or may not shoot you while you're doing that. I think this guy's just camping the exfil, which, you know, I mean, listen, if that's what he's doing, or maybe he's just chilling. Maybe he's trying to do what I'm trying to do and figure things out. I mean, I really don't know, to be honest. I'm hoping that's not the case, but he doesn't seem to be moving, and if I get the opportunity, better believe homie's out of here. Better believe it. And I want to stay away from the POIs. I know it has better loot, I get it, but listen, I have no cannons. If AI spawns, as I've previously stated, I'm toast. Like, I am toast. There's not going to be 2 ways about it, and I am heading right towards the POI. Right? I don't know, it's a POI anyways, and I can't go to that one because AI will absolutely decimate me. Especially with no cannons. What am I gonna do? Shoot him with a rifle or a pistol? We're like, nah, stop that. I just want to be friends. Really, I do. So here we go. Let's see where this POI is. Is he just like they're just sitting there? I just want to get to the POI and get out of here, really. I mean, homie's not gonna lie about that, for sure. But I don't want to go to that one. And I don't think I have the fuel to go to any others. I don't have any. I have no rods, no reactor rods. I definitely don't want to get clapped. And I don't know why this crawler is so slow, you know, but the good news is that I haven't been disconnected. So for me, that's a plus, right? Because last 2 games, loaded in, I had armor, I had things that I don't have now. Let's just put it that way. Let me go to tab, get the binoculars. I don't really know. I don't know what he's doing. I wish that he would not be there so that I could leave. Did he just shut his motor off? Is that what he did? I don't think... Is this... That's not an exfil, is it? Surely not. Oh, he's exfilling. Beautiful. That's a good day for me. We're gonna hit one. Turn this puppy a little bit this way, and maybe a little bit back. Okay, we're gonna halt it. We are relatively close, and we're gonna bail. Bail, 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 bail. Do some running. Good, he's exfilling, because I'm gonna go right behind him. Give me a crate. Let me yump up on this ship. Can I yump? Is there anything? Am I stuck? I got stuck on a ship yesterday. The one with a hatch. We have to like jump up. You have to blow it out and jump up. And yeah, I had to respawn, which means basically killing yourself and respawning on the ship to... Oh, no, don't do that. No, no, no. It's so hard working between the two. Can I have this armor? It's only green, but I don't care. I don't care about that. Let's go up top, see if there's anything out there. Jump, jump, jump. There's probably nothing, because that's just my luck. Utility box locked. I don't even know if that does me any good at this particular juncture, but I'm going to run back to my ship at this, and we're going to leave. That's what we're going to do. Because we don't have any guns, so... I'm just hoping one of them isn't doing the camp the spawn thing with a gun, and then they wait for you to do the thing, and then they come out and shoot you, and can we... No, could we put that on the shelf? Great. And steering wheel? Why? Why are they like stuck in the air? Can you guys see that? I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Well, we're gonna head in that direction and find out together.